the reasoning of their own.
There are 5 amendments which have been brought into. First of all, the amendment of the selection from the High Court as a High Court retired Chief Justice, retired High Court Justice to be appointed as appointed as a Lokayukta of the state. This is first amendment which was because the every time you have to approach the Supreme Court or otherwise and it was a very difficult process. So as a result of which the government decided to bring in the amendment, as a result of which the retired judges from the High Court itself could be appointed as the High Court as a Lokayukta. This is one thing. Now the second one which has been brought in is regarding the word maladministration has been deleted, and the word corruption has been written. It's not that a corruption has been deleted. In fact, what has been given to people have been believed to understand that the word corruption has been deleted. No, the maladministration has been deleted because for the simple reason, because maladministration, for you something may be mal, but for me it may not be mal, so it is subjective. So therefore maladministration has been deleted, but the word corruption has been written, so the people have got every right to approach the Lokayukta to redress their grievances so far as the corruption charges are concerned. So obviously it is there, very much there. The second one is regarding, in fact, regarding the prior sanction. Now, if you could remember, in 2017, the Prevention of Corruption Act was amended, and it has been said that a prior sanction is required. So now in the Lokayukta Act also, if suppose something needs to be done, then in that case, if suppose the under Prevention of Corruption Act, because the Lokayukta normally goes into the charges of the corruption. So if that is the case, in the Prevention of Corruption Act, if suppose the sanction is required, so then in that case, obviously this is also required in this act. So as a result of which that provision has been made in the amendments which have been brought into.
So the permission to investigate and change the definition of corruption, why it is, and the powers of Lokayukta has changed.
No, definitely. See, as I have said it, the powers have not been changed. Neither the powers have been in fact reduced, or nothing has been done. Neither it has been tampered with. What has been done is basically the prior sanction. What has been said is the prior sanction is required. If suppose under the Prevention of Corruption Act, if you want to institute some proceedings against an X person, and that act by itself says that the prior sanction is required. So if that is the case, so the same provision has been incorporated in the Lokayukta Act, and that is all.
Okay, sir. So deemed acceptance has become deemed rejection when it comes to acting on the report of Lokayukta. Why make it so redundant?
See, there is no question of making it redundant.
Yeah.
See, what is important is, see, suppose if tomorrow Lokayukta passes a judgment or passes an order. Now, that order will go to that report will go to the government. Now, the government will look into it. Now, the act mandates that the government should take a decision within 3 months. Assuming that the government fails to take a decision in 3 months, then what happens? Now, the act says that no, it is deemed to have been accepted. Now you see, suppose if Lokayukta passes makes a judgment against you or submits a report against you, and in your opinion that is not correct. Now power is there with the government. Now the government has to give you an opportunity. Now there is a petition which has been filed before the High Court. It is pending before the High Court. High Court has the report has been challenged before the High Court. High Court has granted the stay, and so therefore the government felt that natural justice is definitely required. Supposing a government wants to reject somebody's report or accept somebody's reports, then notice has to go to the person, person has to be heard. Once there is a power to accept, then definitely there is a power to reject. So as a result of which the amendment has been brought into.
So sir, when it comes to opposition, they are saying that you have institutionalized corruption via these amendments.
Definitely not. See, the Bharatiya Janata Party government is responsible for the enactment of the Lokayukta Act in the state. Bharatiya Janata Party government has appointed for the first time a Lokayukta in the state. So therefore, there is no question of institutionalizing the corruption. Moreover, the people, opposition parties who were ruling the state for so many years, in fact, they should have brought in these provisions. They should have brought in the Lokayukta Act, which they failed to. So Bharatiya Janata Party government in fact believes in the transparency in the administration, believes in the corruption-free government. If that is the case, as a result of it, this is a commitment to the state. So therefore, we have brought in the act.
Thanks a lot for watching this broadcast. Keep watching. Go ahead.
Marching to new heights of development. under the dynamic and young leadership of Dr. Pramod Sawant. A visionary leader, a meticulous administrator, tirelessly working on the dream to take Goa ahead. Goa Ahead is brought to you by the Department of Information and Publicity, Government of Goa.